I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
Good morning. Welcome back. Our Philippine Journey, Mike and Arlene. If you're a current subscriber, hey, welcome back. We really appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. We would really appreciate it as we continue to grow the channel. And hit that thumbs up. It certainly helps that YouTube algorithm. The most common mistakes that we see with relationships in the Philippines amongst expats. Wow. It's really very basic, and I think part of it is something that expats bring with them. I don't know any way to be politically correct or nice about what I'm going to say. So, is what it is. The first mistake: be the captain of your own ship. Okay? If you're here or coming here to the Philippines looking for a relationship or trying to encourage a relationship that you've generated online or through some other method, then it's quite possible or more than likely because you either haven't been able to do that in your own country or you failed at it in your own country. That shows you that you were doing it wrong to begin with. So let me tell you some things that you need to do. Okay? First off, you need to man up. You need to be the captain of your ship. All right? I can't help it. Nobody can help it. And it happens all the time that you got your heart broken previously.
Emotional damage.
And the odds are that if you don't change your behavior, you'll get your heart broken here. The first thing that you need to keep in mind is that while you're the captain of your ship, it doesn't make you a dictator. But you certainly need to set the ground rules, without a doubt. The second thing is you need to take your time. Sure, there are people that met on Monday and moved in on Friday. You don't need to do that here. Okay? There are lots and lots of people that you can develop friendships and relationships with, and you don't need to rush into it. Don't be starstruck because you found this beautiful Filipina and you're in a hurry to capture her. The second thing is you can't, like I said, be a dictator. You know what? Just because you're the boss of your life doesn't make you the boss of her life. And when I say that, and what I mean by that is you have to clearly spell out the expectations of what you want, and she has to clearly reply how she feels about those expectations. And then you have to decide, do I like that or don't I? And then don't tolerate any bullshit about it. You know, we all, now I guess maybe not we all, but a vast majority of people get, they get their heart broken. And then they think they're worth less.
Emotional damage.
You know, and let's not confuse this worth as a value from a financial point of view. I'm talking about as a human being. Now, if you're totally flawed and you're an asshole, you're going to be an asshole here. But if you're not totally flawed, if you're just looking for something that's reasonable in what you think are expectations that are rational, then make that known and don't jump into it. There's no reason for it. Absolutely none whatsoever. You need to be in charge of your life and you need to stick to that. You need your expectations set and met. And if today's Filipino doesn't match that, then by God, move on. I mean, you didn't come here to continue this void in your life that you left. Now, some people come here to the Philippines and they were quite content in the U.S. And so I'm not really talking about that. Okay? You more than likely have all of your shit in the right sock. And that's great. You need to be straight up with that girl. You need to be straight up about your expectations. And then you need to make sure that she reiterates what those are to you. And she needs to know that you're the boss. I expect this, this, and this out of this relationship. And I'm going to provide this, this, and this in this relationship. And you need to be both happy about it. It's not so much a transactional and clinical thing as it simply is not going in the wrong direction. Don't set yourself up for failure. Don't do that. Why can't you be in charge of your own life? Isn't that what you came for? Isn't that why you're thinking of coming here? That's important. Okay? There's no way around that. You know, there's an old saying. If you continue to make the same mistake, that's a sign of insanity. Well, then change it. Change your life. All right? There's no reason you can't do it. There's no reason you can't make your life better. There's no reason that you can't make more out of your life. We have friends that do it every day. That's just the bottom, the simple truth. And then we see people that fail often. They fail because they're blinded by the moment. Okay? Don't be blinded by the moment. I suggest you get a piece of paper and you write down what it is you expect out of somebody you're going to be in a relationship with. And then you write down what it is that you're going to provide for that relationship. And then once you write that down, you better look at it every day until it's burned into your brain. That doesn't mean things can't change. That doesn't mean you can't alter it. But it does mean that you're not going to stray from it. You have to decide which path down the road you're going to take. When the road comes to the fork, okay, are you going to take the right or are you going to take the left? The right has XYZ, the left has ABC. Know that in advance and make sure that everybody you're involved with knows that. You can't let anybody dictate what it is that's going to make you happy. And you shouldn't settle for anything that doesn't make you happy, within reason. Okay? I mean, if you're an old fat guy and you want a 19-year-old spinner, well, you know something? That's not always going to work out. Make sure you set those expectations. Make sure they know those expectations. And make sure you set the ground rules for your participation in that relationship. Now, there are all kinds of relationships here. It's not worth it for me to go into depth. Okay? You can get that anywhere, anyhow. But a relationship is a relationship, whether it's transactional or not. And I would argue that every relationship is transactional at some level. So, a quick shameless plug. Hey, Arlen and I are on Buy Me a Coffee. If you'd like to donate to the channel, simply go to the description below and follow the link. We'd certainly appreciate it. That's for sure. Every penny that comes in goes back into the channel. In addition to that, we'd love for you to subscribe, and we certainly would love for you to hit the thumbs up. I look forward to your comments. I look forward to you recognizing that you are the captain of your ship. Okay? Don't let anybody else determine your course or how you sail down that road. Man up and take responsibility for yourself. That's the most important. Thanks so much. Have a great day.